I was amazed by how this real moment in history plays like a thriller. And I was wondering, with intelligence leaks seemingly becoming more and more common, what was it about reality story that made you want to tell it?
For me, like who she was, it was just this totally fascinating package to me. This like 25-year-old girl who was actually a military veteran, like honorably discharged from the Air Force, knows Arabic languages, but then at the time that this happens is like a yoga addict and into CrossFit and into protecting the environment, like the amalgamation of who she was, and then just like the feminine side to her, the top knot and the jean shorts, but also knowing top security lingo. I found this real life person so fascinating. Like you couldn't write it, right? Like, and that was what made me lean into reality. That there was this young woman with these incredible like dichotomies to her in that moment in 2017 America. It was like felt really like an incredible character.
No, I was
And
Yeah.
to go off of that. Like, I was definitely drawn to the complexities of who reality was as a character. Like, that is definitely, as an actor, really fascinating to find and navigate all the different layers of this moment in time and the complexities of it.
so that kind of leads into my next question. When you're preparing for this role, besides the actual recordings, what did you do to prepare to get inside of reality's head?
Well, I
Uh,
just have to say one thing. We've never heard the recordings. Like
Oh,
Sydney was
really?
doing all that work from the transcript. I've never actually heard them. So I just think it's an
Oh,
important
it's important,
that
important
work
to
comes
know.
from just
well,
us
that's incredible.
looking at the script. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And also, the recordings are
Sorry to-
really hard
Yeah.
to get your hands on.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
no, but
Yeah,
we
sorry.
also had we had contact with reality herself. So I was able to speak with her before I started filming.
And the people's takes on her vary. Do you see her as a hero, or do you see her as a traitor, or somewhere in between? What's your take on reality?
I just look at reality as a human, as a
Yeah,
real
I mean, I
yeah.
think she's a really complicated and real person who like was moving through her life. She did take a very specific act, at that time. And what's so cool and fascinating about this and getting to show it and show it using an actual moment that happened to her, like literally in terms of the language, is that there's a lot, people are gonna have a lot of thoughts and feelings and questions. And that feels important and exciting to be part of a conversation that I think there's great questions and feelings to be had all around it. I mean, I really do. And really it's like getting to just put this young person's story out there and let people think what they're going to think or have their minds changed or not. It's not really what I like. That wasn't really like the work of it wasn't to push one side over to the other. It was we had this incredible chance to show what happened in one small room on like a sunny Saturday afternoon in America in 2017. And it just felt really interesting to go as straightforwardly as possible with that idea.
Yeah, I didn't know the story all that well. I did hear her name, and I was impressed with just how tense and what goes on and what you're able to capture. And it's a short runtime. It's about 82 minutes, I believe.
Yeah, something
And
right around that.
what uh, the arc, it's just like how you view her and this whole situation, and it's kind of being revealed to you in real time as well. So for someone not knowing the situation, it was quite fascinating to see. What was your approach in telling this story? Like, what did you want to accomplish?
I wanted to like see if we could start with the first word of that transcript being the first word, the dialogue of the actors, and the last word, and keep as much of that conversation there and show this particular person going. We had it's such a unique thing. Like I said, we had access to this room one day when like a civilian person, a young girl in jean shorts, like goes head to head with the FBI. It's just such an unexpected interrogation, and it's such an unexpected sense of what we think know of typical FBI movies and TV shows. And I was like, we have this document. Like, let's see if we can watch this young woman go through this really specific thing. And it felt to me when I read it, it had all these built-in twists and turns conversationally and even what happens within it. And so it was like, can this document, that was really the goal. Can this document be the thriller I think it can be, like that I see into it? And especially once we had Sydney and these other actors, we're like, oh my God, we can really make something out of this. Let's show this day and let's show people who Reality Winner is through this very specific lens.
And Sydney, how did your opinion change or your take on reality change from pre-production and through the end of this?
Well, I'm like you. I didn't really know who reality was going into it. And so I was able to kind of just experience reality through reality. I literally, I went through reality's reality situation. So it was just a very powerful and complex moment in time.
Yep.
I mean, I can't imagine having to navigate what she was navigating. And at 25
Yeah,
years old.
Yeah.
a lot of quick decisions had to be made, from the taking of the document, folding it up, putting it, and walking out. I would have had a heart attack. And let me wrap with an easy one and if you can both answer this, 3 words to describe reality winner.
Oh, funny.
Yeah, I'll say hilarious.
Oh,
But totally, she's very funny.
Pink.
Yeah, strong. She's really strong. And I think special would be my third one. Yeah.
excellent. Well, thank you so much for your time. I really enjoyed the film. I'm sure it's going to
Thank
start some great
you.
Thank you very
conversations.
much.
Thank
Thank you. Have a great day.